Cassie Wagler is the host of the radio show Romantic Friendship. She teaches little kids how to build robots and is also the reason that I filled the RuPaul's Drag Race-sized void in my life that I did not even know I had. Congratulations, Cassie. Don't fuck it up. Just kidding. Cassie Wagler!
Hello. Okay. So I am here today to talk to you all about shaved side head, okay? There it is. And for me, this hairstyle has a lot of personal significance, and I'm going to try to explain to you all exactly why. So I am a femme. And as I'm sure most of you know, the word femme comes from butch femme, right? So back in the day, there were basically two ways to be a gay woman. You could be a butch, or you could be a femme. And that was basically it. If you didn't feel like you were really one or the other, too fucking bad. Just pick one. And things have changed. Luckily, society has opened up, and now you don't have to be a butch or a femme. But for some people, the term actually really works. It actually speaks to who we are and who we desire. Have you guys seen this picture? It's Kristen Stewart dressed as a femme and a butch. It's really hot. It's really hot, too, and some of us get off on it. So anyways, I'm going to show you some femmes, some real-life femmes, okay? These are my friends. They live in New York City. Here's a femme. Those two are femmes. She is a femme. Both these people are femmes. One of them is me. Now, don't get confused, okay? Femmes are not lesbians. It's different, all right? No, different. Also, women from northern Wisconsin, not femmes, all right? Also different, okay? But one of the issues that femmes have is that nobody can tell that they're gay sometimes. And so people just assume that they're straight. And this is particularly annoying when you're trying to date, right? Nobody knows you're gay, you're not going home with anybody. But it goes so far beyond that. So I was talking to my friend Kira here about this, and she said that everyone assumes that she's straight until they see her with her partner. Okay, so her queerness is rendered visible by her association with this other person who's visibly queer. And that's just fucking sucks. It's infantilizing, which I wasn't going to use that word, but I think that it is. It says you're not actually a full person, and we don't actually know who you are until we see you with somebody else, another person, a more masculine person. So femmes do all sorts of things to make themselves visible. They grow out their armpit hair, they do have tattoos, they have bangs, they have a little bit of color, just sort of hidden, see, note. They do lots of different things to just try to present in whatever way they can. So some of us even tried to be a little butch back when we were younger. We tried. It was the only way we knew how to be gay. And so we're like, we must have to do this, right? And then eventually we had to come back to our true selves and realize, no, this is me. I'm a baby butch. Yes. Okay, so this is me all grown up, okay? Come back around. And this is me right before I moved to New York. So I arrived in New York looking like this, and and I was like, wow, this is not working for me. A, I look like I just walked off a farm, and B, like I look so straight, and I have this like long shoulder-length brown hair. So this is not going to work. Something's got to change. So I did what like every other queer femme did in 2008, which is I got a little shaved side head. I got a couple little steps shaved into my head, and you know, it kind of worked. Like I felt a little bit better. People started to read me a little bit more queer. And as I kind of got situated in New York City, I started seeing this queer femme shaved side head everywhere. So there was this girl, Katie, and she worked at this cafe. It was like in my neighborhood, and she had the best femme hair I've ever seen in my life. Okay, she had shaved side head, and then the back was extremely long, and then she had 2 layers of bangs. 2 layers of bangs. She had 4 layers of hair. It's just like mind-boggling. Okay, then there was this girl, Bunny. She was in my yoga class. I always stood behind her for reasons that you can see. And her shaved side head was amazing because it was shaved side head, and then also it was blonde and green. Okay, so she had triple threat right there. But once I got into like queer nightlife too, I just started seeing femme shaved side head everywhere. So it was a thing. But then I had a crisis. I went to Iceland. And in Iceland, people are very fashionable. They look really good. And they also have really cool hair. All different types of really cool hair. So one thing I start noticing while I'm in Iceland, all right, we're walking down the street, shave side head, shave side head, shave side. We're at the grocery store, shave side head. There's shaved side head everywhere. Every single woman in Iceland is queer. How can this be? I know that their prime minister is a lesbian, but is it mandatory? I do not get it. Okay, so finally I asked somebody, what is up with this? And they were like, no. It's just a really popular haircut. Which, wow, Iceland is way more advanced than our country, and I kind of took this as a bit of an omen. So back in our country, the shaved side head is becoming way more popular. Right? So Rihanna's doing it. She does it really, really well. She's one of the first. She's an early adopter. Very nice. Then Cassie, a personal favorite. I dare you to find a woman that's hotter than her in the world. I do. She's got the shaved side head. Okay, then we got Rosario Dawson gets it. Kesha, Mel B, Scary Spice from Spice Girls. All right, then we've got celebrities and their children. Jada Pinkett Smith has it, and her daughter Willow. Madonna's daughter Lourdes, all grown up, she's got it, okay. Then we've got the B and C celebrities. Amanda Bynes, Carmen Electra, this person who's apparently famous. Everybody's got it. And then all of a sudden, the nail in the coffin, okay? Frickin' Avril Lavigne has it. The shaved side head is over, all right? So is this appropriation? Is that what's going on? And I had to ask myself this. What's with all these straight celebrities having this haircut? In some cases, yeah, it's appropriation. So right here we have Miley. She's at the same time appropriating from black culture and queer culture, at the same time. Amazing. Wow. But black women have been doing things with their hair where they're shaving the sides and shaving the top and shaving all over the place forever. So we have to be really careful when we talk about who is appropriating from whom. And I also am less interested in who owns this hairstyle, and I'm more interested in, does it even mean anything? Okay? Is it still gay or not? You know what I mean? So, thanks. All right. So I went to talk to my friend Sarah because she just very recently got the shaved side head. So I was like, she knows. She's doing this in 2014. So I asked her why she got it.
I always felt like I presented really straight, and often in queer circles, I just felt like I had this neon sign flashing over me that was straight, straight, straight. When I'm at work, I'll part it this way so that it looks a little more worky and professional. But then if I go out, maybe I'll get a little more wild with it, part it on the other side. And then the other thing is I date men and women, so I'd never part it this way if I'm going on a date with a guy. But if I go on a date with a woman, and then I'll play around with it or decide.
Okay, so for Sarah, clearly it's gay. It's a very gay thing. Then I talked to my friend Topher about this. He's a hairstylist, so he's seen every type of hair circulate through New York City. And I asked him, is this still a gay thing? Is it losing its meaning? And this is what he had to say.
I think it depends on what mainstream society is doing in terms of hair fashion. I think now with people doing sort of asymmetric haircuts and things like that, it might be less so. Well, and I guess we're going to have to start shaving both sides and the front or something. Mm-hmm. Anything can be a signal. It just depends on if people are looking for it or not.
Sigh. So is this really what we have to do? Really? We have to shave weird parts of our head just so people know we're gay? I hate that. I don't want to. There is another option. And this one is taking all those straight haircuts and just making them gay. Anything can be a signifier if you make it. So queer femmes worldwide can just start rocking the Rachel, and then all of a sudden it becomes a new thing. But honestly, the actual solution to this issue of femme visibility is a lot deeper than that. And for this, we have to hit up a little bit of Adrienne Rich. Okay, you guys ready? Queer theory? So Adrienne Rich says that one of the ways that male power is maintained in society is through the idea that all women are sexually available to men. And in order for women to be sexually available to men, we have to assume that they're all heterosexual. Okay? And as soon as we assume that everyone is heterosexual, that's the default, then we are rendering invisible the lesbian possibility. So while I give so many props to all of my femme sisters, putting out those signals, doing whatever they can, the real thing that we have to do, all of us and everyone in society, is stop pretending and stop assuming that every feminine person out there is straight. Because friends, we're not. Thank you so much.
That was so good. Thank you, Cassie.